heard about your touching story and we saw it wise to maybe share it with our community, because someone out there might also be going through the same experience that you went through. So tell us, maybe in a minute, what happened?
In a minute.
Yes,
Well, it's a long story. You can't take it in a minute.
just the introduction bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just lost eyesight early 2023. And yeah, we've been through medication and we're doing good right now.
How did you find yourself losing your eyesight?
Well, I wasn't sick, like nothing was happening. During March, not March, April, when I was sitting my last paper, I just lost eyesight from there. So whatever happened, I really don't know.
Out of nowhere, you just found yourself blind.
Yeah, out of the
Then now you can now narrate us the whole thing. Just tell us, before losing your eyesight, what happened? What were you feeling like? Is there a feeling that someone has when you're about to get sick? You see, when you want to have malaria, you feel cold, or you feel a lot of high temperature in your body. So tell us the experience with the blindness.
Okay, well, before I became sick, I used to have like headaches. The headaches, I actually assumed the headaches because there's something we call PMS in ladies. I don't know if you know it. When a lady is about to have menses,
Yes.
The postmenstrual syndromes, I was having the headache. So I was like, maybe they're the menses. So I assumed the headache was just so terrible. And then I was against like I really didn't want to see any lights coming to my eyes. So I used to stay in darkness. So one day when I was going to school, in the morning, the headache was so persistent. I sat for my exams well. Then from there, I don't remember seeing any face or anything. The way I got home, the way like you're just in denial, like nothing is happening. Maybe you're just tired from exam pressure or the exam stress, and yeah.
So wait, this thing just gave you some opportunity to clear your exams, and then you became blind after exams.
Something like that.
Is that God who was doing that to you? Just some good mercy that you clear your exams, then you pass all through this, or I don't know what could be.
I will say yes. Maybe he wanted me to finish my school because that's what the last paper was doing. And then yeah, I really don't know.
So tell us narrate us your story after blindness, after your exams, that is up to this very moment. We heard you went to India, your experience in India, your experience coming back, now your experience, just the transition.
Well, it was on Wednesday. I cleared my exams on Wednesday. And coming back home, I was staying with my auntie and uncle by then. So I just got home and told them that I'm having a headache and my eyesight has gone. That was the only thing I told them. And then since I was coming home, like I was so hungry, the first thing I thought was eating. And they were worried and they asked me, have you told your mom? Like, no, I haven't called my mom yet. And they told me, I think you should call your mom. Like, it's okay. I went to the room and I called my mom. She was in Nakuru by then, marking exams. And on calling her, I was like, are you free? Can we talk right now? Or are you still busy? And she was like, I'm free. We can talk. And then I just told her, like, my eyes are gone. That's how it broke the news to her.
What was her reaction?
Actually, she cried. She didn't say anything. And I don't know what happened. Her colleague was the one who was talking to me. Was like, what has happened? And nini mefanyika? How are you feeling? So the colleague started praying for me. And I'm like, oh, okay, no, it's serious. You know, okay, living like just assuming like everything, you know, nothing is ever serious. So I thought, yeah, you were quite serious.
Yani, this thing happened to you and you never took it serious.
I never took it serious.
It's you are now feeling like you're
yeah,
Your
now,
parents are now taking this thing more serious than you.
then I was taking it.
Wow.
So my mom called my uncle and they told him she should take Jillian to the hospital right now.
Mm.
I'm coming. She was in Nakuru. I'm like, now how are you going to come? Kwanza hata fare. You see, like that time ni ile time yenye unajua hakuna pesa.
Mm.
So nikamuuliza sasa utatoa fare. Akasema, I'm going to come. You just tell uncle to take you to the hospital. I'm coming. Hospitals, eye hospitals inafungwa by 4 and it was already 4, so there was no hospital tungeenda. They just gave me some painkillers for the headache, and yeah, so at around 11 my mom calls, kujeni munichukue kwa stage. We went there, took her, and then she was like, how are you feeling? She was so worried, and I'm like, huh? Kwani ni serious? Like for real, I can't see her, but I could see the image of her. I could see colors, but the images,
they are not clear.
Yeah, the fact that I could still use my phone, I think nile haikuwa imerinko mind yangu like macho imeenda because I was still using my phone.
Meaning you could still see the writings on your phone, but then people you could not identify this is so and
who
so.
And who, yeah.
Oh.
So from there, the following day, it was on a Thursday, we went to CTI. They told us we had a swelling on my optic nerve, and they advised to go to a MRI. We took the MRI test. Nile hatungerudi tena hospitali turudishe the results. The following day ilikuwa the Easter holidays, so your Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it was holiday. So for them, they were worried. Hii ndio hiyo ni holiday. They know nothing. The only thing they know is that their daughter akona optic nerve problem. It has a swelling and they don't know how to solve it. Those 4 days, I think the eyes, because tulienda hospital tukaambiwa the eyesight is like 80%. And then when I went back, they told us it was like dropping to 50. So like it dropped again. Lile like ulikuwa unangoja like you just say you are sick and then it just drops. And then it had dropped to hivyo. What happened? We waited for those 4 days, went back to the hospital at CTI. So like ile unaangalia MRI yako, they're like, we see nothing. We're not seeing anything. So like ile case yako, for you to know that it's serious, they even call the big doctor like,
yes.
No, they're looking at it, they're like, we can't see anything, we can't diagnose you, and hatuwezi kuweka kwa dawa na hatujui ni nini. So we have to do some tests to know like what is really happening. Yes, I did have swelling on the optic nerve, but what caused the swelling is what they didn't know. So unajua like inaweza kuwa swelling imeletwa na malaria and then wakupe dawa ya typhoid. So itaenda interfere. So they wanted to know the cause of it. I took some tests, of which they were supposed to take around 2 weeks. Before the test, I was put under steroids, high dosage of steroids. I was admitted at Coptic. For 3 days. Then the rest of the days, 15 days, I was supposed to take like medicine, some tablets. 3 days was admission, the drip one.
So during this time, were you also feeling were you feeling some pain around your eyes, or maybe it was just headache?
The headache were persistent. The eyes they were not itching, they were not aching, they were just there. But I really did want to see like any lights. When I could see light, I could just feel like it's paining. So I was trying to avoid sunlight, lights in the room. So I just prefer to stay in the darkness. But my phone, addict.
You were still using your phone after all these days?
Yeah, after that I was still using it. I was able to use my phone. So the swelling dropped and the eyesight improved a little, like just a little.
After this
after the steroids.
Dosage of the steroids.
Yeah. So the results are supposed to come on a Thursday. I'm not really good at dates. Can't really recall the dates. The results are coming out on Thursday, and nilimaliza dosage on Tuesday. So after this dosage, on Wednesday also ilirudi to make a drop. Nikasoma, I didn't even say that it may drop. And they were telling me any slight thing you're supposed to tell us. And I'm like, nile like unaka unaonea mtu huruma like sasa nikisema. So results zimeenda.
Yes.
Like zitarudi. No, the Thursday I'm talking about. Like zilikuwa 2 weeks zimepelekwa India. It was a goal to be ferial. It's a TB type of TB. Ndio inachukua 2 weeks ndo results zirudi. So on Thursday morning, on waking up, I'm like, time ya breakfast pale kwa dining with my sister and my mom. So I'm like, unajua ile time ningeweza ona, I could read like big handwritings, I could see colors and all that. So I'm like, I just told my mom, kuna giza ama kuna light? Ni asubuhi bado usiku. So she was like, Jillian, kwa serious. Kambe mimi hata macho imereduce actually, sio like hivyo tu.
Now could you still see your phone anyway? Could you still use
No,
your
from
phone?
there I can't remember using my phone again. Couldn't see anything on my phone.
And then after this is now maybe
on Thursday the day yenye results zinarudi. So si mimi nikasema like macho hairudi, so they had to organize again for me to go back to Nairobi.
Yes.
Tukatoka to travel around saa 8, tulitoka huko saa 8 to Nairobi, tukafika Friday asubuhi, tukaamka tukaenda CTI. They told us they don't think it's positive, but wanaona ni positive, like ile positive negative wako hapo katikati. Results zimerudi ni positive, but for them they're like, we don't think this is TB, but results zimerudi positive. So what we do, just go to Bangathi, take medication, and then from there we're gonna see what we're gonna do. And I'm like, it's okay. If it's an infection from the TB, it means like if the swelling has dropped, then TB, if you take the medicine, you're expecting like improvement. We went to Bangathi. This doctor is anyway, it's okay. I was administered the drugs.
Yes.
So I started taking the drugs, and so they were like, we have to seek for another opinion because they were also confused. So we had to see a neurologist who deals with the neurons. Yeah. So when we had to book an appointment, and you just know you can't just like call and then you get the appointment immediately. You have to wait. So you booked an appointment with a neuron.
Yes.
And then before that, we went to Kenyatta to just to see like a second opinion, like what do they think. When we went to Kenyatta, they're like, hii yako sio TB, but hatuwezi kuachisha dawa juu sisi tulikuanzisha, so you have to go back to the hospital, and if the hospital said you had, then they had a reason to give you the medicine. Are you not doctors? Hamko the same? But
yes.
We let it slide. Like, yeah, aliona hakuna TB, and it was a complicated case. Now from there I was like, okay, ni serious. Sasa I didn't take it seriously before. So from there nikaanza kuchukulia serious, like haya, okay, imeenda ukweli na si joke, na watu hawajui nini nimeifanya. So tukatoka Kenyatta. I was still niliendelea na kumeza dawa za TB, and they were like, I'm supposed to be taking steroids also to improve, to reduce the swelling. Ilikuwa imereduce kidogo. So ilikuwa kureduce like yote, kutoka like yote. So they couldn't, steroids inamaliza immune. TB inafaa kuboost your immune. So like the medicines zina collide. They were colliding. So like they didn't know what to do. Like, tukupe steroids ama tukupe TB, like which one comes first? And they're like, TB ni mbaya, take TB. They're like, eyesight matters. So like they were there. So I was supposed to go to a TB hospital. They tell me if I'm supposed to continue the steroids or the TB. The doctor, okay, we didn't find an appointment for the TB.
Yes.
So we went, the appointment for the neurologist came first. So the neurologist was like, he also didn't think it was TB. So they took a lot of tests, which came back negative. Then they decided like, you're going to take one more test. If this one comes back negative, then we really don't know what's wrong with the daughter. So there was inatolewa kwa spine. How is it called? Lumbar puncture, I think so. I can't recall. Like, kuna sindano
unadungwa hadi kwa spine.
Yeah, ile sindano ya ng'ombe, hiyo ni refu. Unadungwa kwa spine.
Hadi ingie.
Yeah. So the pain. So even on my worst enemy, frankly, I wouldn't wish that pain on anyone. It was so painful. I couldn't say it. The only thing I could do was lie flat on the bed. So hapo ndio nikaanza kusema like, no, this one has become too serious. I really don't know. So that one, the results was coming back after 14 days also. We waited. But the doctor suggested I should be administered with steroids again, but high dosage. And I just continue the TB. It will not affect. It collide, but just take it. Let's save both of them.
Yes.
So nikarudi tukaanza tena, nikadmitiwa tena for 5 days. Niyo tu unawekwa unafanya nini, drip ya steroids, and then tablets. Now you're supposed to take tablets. Now I was taking tablets. Like you start with 16, they drop to 8, they drop to 6, they drop to 4, to 2.
Now, maybe at this point, this is now at which period after you lost your eyesight
That
from
one is
exam? Is it the 3rd week, the 1st week?
No, that one is now May. That was in May.
Oh.
Yeah. No, that one is after a month, I think. Yeah, a month and a week after I lost my eyesight. But bado sikuchukulia serious. I was like, it's gonna come back definitely.
You knew it would come back after some time.
Haiko imehit bado, but no, unajua like prevent from doing any your things, the way you are independent, when you're mezoea to do your own things. So it's like it prevent from that.
So maybe you tell us you are how you are organizing how to heal from this, how your trip to India, all that, all the way to coming back. Yeah, you packed that for us.
So after that, it's when we came back to Kisii. Yeah, a Kisii doctor. I can't remember his name.
Yes.
And the Kisii doctor, that was in June now, early June. And he told us that mtoto wako macho imeenda na haitawahi rudi. So the way he broke the news,
he just broke it that confidently, like that.
Ile umeenda kwa daktari with all your papers, like hizo niko na file, zile kila kitu umefanywa, test zote ni negative. Even the lumbar puncture test negative. Zimefika huko. Umefika like you're expecting him aitishe test fulani, he's not doing that. Yeah, aliona tu fine, and then he was like, he checked my eyes and was like, imeenda, it's 1% and it's never going to come back. So that's when the reality hits.
What
really hit up all.
What were how did you feel during that time?
After that, actually sikusikia kitu kingine. Okay, he was talking, but whatever he said, I wasn't like keen to that. Ile nile break down to tears. It's so difficult for me to break down. Mi sikuwa ya minute I break down I cry. I don't. Napenda kwa simu vitu. I'm just like, it's okay, ishafanyika. But that day was like, no way, it can't just go like that. Because the first thing was like, nimemaliza shule, sina career, I've not even hustled. Okay, the first thing I told my mom, I want to see my baby. And she was like, don't worry, you're going to have a baby. Like, no, I want to see my baby. And she was like, adilishindwa dikitu ya kuniambia, because it was also painful on her part, because she was like, now my daughter, wenye life yake itakuwa next, tutafanya.
Yes.
So the doctor was like, it has gone, hata mkilia, it won't be back. So
hey, that doctor was so, he was
straight to the point. So
yes.
It's not like the other doctors wanakuzungusha like at some point I appreciate him venye aliniambia, but at some point the way he broke the news is, it was on a bad, ali break vibaya.
I feel he was inhuman in some kind
and
of
he was
way.
like, what you said,
yes.
Macho yako imeenda, haitawahi rudi. So what you do, I have a friend in Nairobi,
yes,
that atakusaidia kuwa independent. You just have to get your life independent, like immediately. And I'm like, am I not supposed to have time to like recollect myself
and accept the
think kwanza what you've told me? Who shall jump, like you have a friend already, you're even giving out the contacts to this friend of yours to come and help us. And I'm like, I have to accept first before I go to a rehab. I have to accept that this is the situation, that it's there.
So did you finally go to this rehab that this doctor was recommending?
No, when I got out of there, I came back home. I actually cried. Ile unalia, you don't know who to call. And I'm like, it's over for me. It's literally over for me. Like, iko hivyo. Ile unajua venye unapanganga maisha yako, like, iko hivi, iko hivi, iko hivi. After this I'll do this, after this I'll do this. So for me I was like, I really, unaona like umekaa, you're envying having a family of your own. So I was like, I won't have a family, I won't have a career, I won't have like anything. I'll be dependent on people for the rest of my life, and I didn't want that.
So how did your siblings and maybe your dad, you've only told us the part of about your mom, how did your dad, your other siblings accept this? reality.
Yeah, my small sis, I was in my small sis by then, our last one. Hakuwa na moods actually. Yeye pia alikuwa analia. My mom was crying. My cousin, I was staying with my cousin also. She was also crying. So we were crying the whole house. So my mom called my dad. My dad alikuwa job Nairobi. That was, I don't know, it happened on Thursday, I think so. On Friday, my dad was on the way. He came and he felt bad. Like, wanasemanga the happiness of a parent is seeing their kids being successful and being able to stand on their own.
Yeah.
So they were like, whatever has happened to Jillian, haijai happened to him, like having a blind person in the family. Haijai fanyika. So like tunaenda kuanzia wapi? Like, how are we going to like be with her, support her, show her love and all that? Yeah, so that was it. So on Monday we got a call. So the Kisi doctor talked to an ophthalmologist in Nairobi. She's a big doctor. She was called I've forgotten her name actually.
It's okay.
Memory imeenda. Tukaenda kwa hiyo daktari. The guy in Kisi actually booked us an appointment at 9 on Monday. So we had to
the
travel
same
on
guy
Sunday.
that was recommending his friend for the
Yeah, so he was like, then later on he texted my mom and was like, we are going to do anything for your daughter. Kama ni kuenda China, tutaenda na yeye tujue what's wrong. Alibaki yeye pia akifanya his own research. Imefanyikaje? Tukapeleka kwa ophthalmologist. He thought that operation ingesaidia and all that, but the ophthalmologist was like, it's a gone case. No, that one was 3rd week of June. Macho yako, we can't help. We can't continue putting you on steroids. You maintain the position that it was. And then I was like, it's okay. Sikuwa nimeaccept, but I was with my dad and my uncle. So my mom said back home. So I was Nairobi with my dad and my uncle. So my dad was like, he was also down. So the doctor told us we should go to the Kenya Society for the Blind and get admitted, and I'll be able to be independent from there.
So did you take this step, Ama? What
Yeah,
happened?
we took the step. After leaving her office, we went to the Kenya Society for the Blind. I would say, okay, for me, in as much as people will say they are welcoming, I really don't think they were. As a psychologist and a social worker, you have to know, like, this is your client. The way you received news and the way you cop up the news, it's not the same way I'll do it. So I met this guy. He just like started like, he just said hi and hi. He was a secretary there. And then he was like, for me, I went blind when I was 40, was it 40 years? And I'm like, I don't want to hear your story. Like, I didn't want to hear anything from him. But in as much as I did want, they were like, you're not alone in this. We are together. So let's go. Let's sail in this boat together. There were other ladies there. And I was, the whole time I was crying. Like, I can't be in this school. I can't live like this. I'm not even accepting the situation that this one has happened. No.
Yes.
Now, hapo ndio sasa nilikuwa very down. Like, literally down. So that one was on a Monday. Tukaenda hiyo shule. We came back. Your colleague, I was given a gift, a white cane.
Now, let me interrupt a bit.
It's okay.
In this school, where the Kenya School for the Blind, what really transpired at this school? Maybe did they impact your life in a way? The day that you went up to the one day that you took at that school, or you spent at that school?
Yeah, because they were like, this one has gone blind for, I don't know, 40 years, this one 10 years, and they're leaving. And then the lady who was there was like, God wanted you to be this way and not to see any other thing, because he wanted to create a way for you. Like, for them it's like, have money because they're not being taxed.
Oh, so do you
like,
mean
just get money? Like, I don't want money, I want my eyes back. So
do you
like,
mean in this school they are just there to give you some emotional, they're just there to boost your immunity in terms of accepting this thing, and then you later leave?
It's a rehab, so they'll teach you how to be independent. They'll teach you how to use a phone, how to use a laptop, how to walk around, how to use the white cane, how to communicate with others.
So they taught you all this?
Teach you everything. No, it takes 4 months of which you have to pay. It's like now you are being admitted to a school again. So like, I'm not ready to come back here. I'm not ready to come back. So I was like, I just want to go home to my mom. So when I talk up around 5, and I'm like, mi nitakwenda home. So my
Yeah.
dad angenileta juu alikuwa job and there was nobody to bring me. So on Tuesday morning, my mom got a call, from a friend who connect to Ida, the wife to Raila. Am I supposed to do that story?
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's all right.
The wife to Raila, and then we were given appointment. To say that God is always on my side, of all the people, like, you get to talk to Ida. She receives your call.
Yes.
You talk for almost 1 hour,
Mm.
and then she's like, "Is she in Nairobi?" You're like, "Yes, she's with her dad." Like, I'm booking an appointment. Will she come tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the morning? I'm like, wow. Like, like these people, nile tumeamini kwa ground, you have to
Yes.
book like 1 year appointment to be there.
To meet Raila or Ida or maybe
Any
the big names.
Not even that. Even your governor, kuona to governor when
Yeah.
it's a problem. So this person is like, come tomorrow. You talk to her today, come tomorrow. So I'm still here accepting my situation. Like, it's okay, life has happened, it may happen. Hakuna kitu naweza fanya again. And the following day, tuliamka tukaenda kwa Ida. We talked to her. She connected us with Rosemary. Yeah, Rosemary went through the same thing I was going through. She also lost her eyesight for 2 years. So ile inakupea hopes like you're gonna be okay. So that's how we got the connection to India, because Rosemary was treated in India. So and her eyesight came back. So there new hopes zikarudi.
Yes.
Not ile like imeenda na imeenda. Ule anakuongelesha nakwambia itarudi. I was in the same shoe as you. I feel how you feel. You're going to be okay. Itarudi.
So this is Rosemary talking
This is
to
not
you.
Rosemary talking to me.
Nice.
Wow, it's okay. Itarudi. I came back home believing that it's gonna be okay. So organizing we first organize a meeting with the doctors in India. Then from there they'll tell you what to do, because some they'll tell you like, this is a remedy, do this and this. Sometimes you don't need to go there, but sometimes you really need to go. So we were given the contacts to the hospital. We tried to organize our things and all that, and then we talked to the doctors and they're like, bring her. Yeah, we're going to have hopes for her. Like, just bring her. Now that one was late June, the last week of June.
Yes.
When we talked to the doctors, that was in July, then they were telling us that you have to look for money. Set utaenda uko, and you're like, you just have 1,000 bob. You have to have air ticket, accommodation, and then the treatment things, and you're two, so you can't go alone. So now that was the difficult part of it.
So maybe you tell us how the preparations. How did you guys manage this?
Well, first, we had to open a group, the WhatsApp group for the Harambes, for people coming through. And we thought that, when we went to the office, the lady, wow, I'm sorry, Madam Ida was like, I'm going to take care of everything. So like, once we give her our list of things that are needed and the amount, she's going to take care of everything. So she's like, try, even if somebody is supposed to help you, you have to try. At least mtu asione ni kama mnamtegemea sana. You have to try on your side also. So we had to open a group. Like, our family was down, like literally down, and the group was okay because we're planning to go August. So it was like a month, Harambes from church, from friends, from family members, and everyone who is willing to at least give 1,000 or 100 or 10 bob of his to us, you see. So I'll say that was the difficult time of all of us. Yeah. So when it comes to now August, the day we were supposed to go, the money was not enough. We still didn't have our passports. So we were stuck. We were like, what's next? Because we make a group, pesa haijafika. And you can't force anyone to give you money. Yeah. But I'll say people came through. My friends, actually my girls came through. My friends came through, my mom's friends, my dad's friends. Everybody was like, let's make this, but bado pesa haikuwa inatosha. tulikuwa tunapata pesa ya medication, accommodation, and all that. So the only thing that was remaining
Transport.
flights,
Mm.
the air tickets. So we're like, where are we going to get this air ticket? Ilipata like my dad ndio amepoteza job at that time. So hakuna mali angetegemea any other money to come from. My mom, business ya mom pia, it wasn't doing okay. So we were stuck. So the whole of August we were stressed out. Then coming September now, we met Nyamita, the MP to Uriri.
Yeah, Uriri sub-county.
Yes, the MP there. So he was like, find your passports and your visa, then I'm going to take care of your
The
air
flight.
tickets. So like, it was a new hope. Like, God is working. Like, I was like, definitely God is on my side. Because even after he allowed me to know that I was going to go blind, he didn't allow me to go to the school.
Yes.
He made a way that it's going to bring a new hope to me, you see. So immediately we got our visas and passports. Now the same day we got our visas and passport. My grandpa passed away. So not he passed away. He was sick. He had to be admitted. So on calling Nyamita, like everything is okay now. Can you like pay the air ticket?
Yeah.
It took him like a whole week while he was preparing. He wasn't communicating. Then mom had given up. So he was like, wanasiasa wako tu the same. So nobody, hakuna mtu mwenye angeamini like ni hivyo, like I'm able to go there. So on Wednesday, on the 28th, in the morning.
Yes.
In the morning, not in the morning. On Saturday before Wednesday, Nyamita alisema ameshalipa return tickets for 2. So like you're going, your transport kwenda na kurudi imelipwa yote. Wewe ni kuenda enda tibiwe, so kama pesa ya medication ni sawa, go get treated. I was like, wow, it's okay. So on Wednesday, the day we were supposed to go, my grandpa passed away. So it was hard for my dad also. He was like, but he is already gone. Let us focus on people who are alive. Let me just take you there. It's okay. Huyu ameenda. Tutalia na itaisha. But the person who is alive, let's focus on the person who
let's revive some hope.
Yeah. So 28th September we fly out tukaenda. The journey was okay, but it was not like okay because all of us were stressed out. For me, I was like, what am I going to? I didn't know what was ahead of me. Like, what treatment are they going to give me? What are they going to tell me? Will they be able to revive it again? The fact that the doctors have given up on it, will they be able to like tell me it's gonna be okay? For my dad, it was like, will my daughter will she be able to be okay? Now, ndio huyu mtu amekufa kwao. Like, a lot of things are running on his mind. Like, pesa isipotosha, tutafanya nini? Tutakwama India ama what will happen? Like, you see, those were the questions that we were having. So kila mtu ako tu pale amenyamaza, we were like, it's okay. Tukafika hosi the following day, tukaanza treatment around Friday at saa 10 jioni. They told us it's gonna be okay. We are going to revive it again. It's gonna take time, but be patient. And then the fact that they trust in God, they're like, before every treatment you have to be praying. Like, hata kama ni kupakwa kuweka dawa kwa macho, you have to pray for the medicine. You have to pray like, may this medicine bring hope to me. Like, may this medicine be a healer. May my hope come from this medicine. So that was the good thing about the hospital. They deal with herbs. It's a herbal. It's not like any other any other hospitals that they use the modern
modernized the medicine.
Yeah, they just use herbs. Everything about them is herbs. They're herbal, the traditional things. So we stayed there for almost a month. We came back. It's not like I came back like when I was saying the way people were expecting that umeshaenda umpata matibabu utarudi kama unaonya. So tukarudi, but all like we are going to take medication for 6 months. Then from there we are going to know what will happen.
The situation.
Yeah. When we were there were a lot of patients also who wamerudi review, wamekuja kama ameona, so like they're just there to give you hope and give you testimony. Like, I was in the same shoe as you. Don't worry, don't give up, just continue the journey. I was like, wow, it's okay. And I was like, I'm just 22. I'm not even old. How am I supposed to behave like a grown up? And
yes,
it was so difficult. But we came back. with the hope that everything is going to be okay. It's 3 months since I came back.
Mhm.
There's an improvement, but they said it's not like the modern medication that utachukua Panadol na kichwa inaisha within 5 minutes. It's kienyeji, let me just use that word. Haitakuja like once, like utaamka na uone. Iko na process. The fact that it's an optic nerve, yenye haiwezi treatiwa, you can't operate it, you can't do anything about it. When it's dead, you can't uwezi donatiwa, you can't do anything about it. So the fact that it's gone, it's gone. When they're trying to revive it, nile like it has to take process. The optic nerve inafaa like ipo hiyo it's healing time, you see. So that was my journey, I would say that.
So maybe can you tell us what the days that you used to see, and now we are the days that you are now not seeing? May you tell us the difference? How is the feeling now that you don't see anything?
Wow, the feeling definitely I won't be good, because I'm like, I have to be independent. Like, I'm always independent. Like, I have to do my own things the way I want them. I won't tell you like nifanyie hii. I'll do them venye mimi mwenyewe nataka. At the moment I can't do. I try the minimal things like kumop, kupanguza table, kufua. Those are easy. But now walking from your home to somewhere else, it's difficult. Seeing your visitors that wamekuja and like, now you're in the house. Huwezi toka. Wewe utapiga tu simu na kuja kutembelea, like una feeling like damn. Okay. It's sweet that you're coming to visit.
Yeah.
But I'll feel like an emptiness. I'll say emptiness like that. Like for me, just because I was sick, just decided to come and visit. Siwezi kuona umekuja kunitembelea. I can't hata kukuzindikisha siwezi, I'll just be there. So it's difficult. Always you have to be dependent on someone. Somebody has to be near you. And the fact that everybody is worried like all the time, uweze tabaki peke yako, you'll be worried.
So I'm happy that you can mop the house. So how do you do it now that you're blind? Tell us, how do you mop? How do you wash the utensils? And how do you move around the house?
Okay, I'll say it's not like a hard thing to do. Like you grew up knowing like kikombe inaoshwa hivi. You grew up knowing nyumba inafaa kumopiwa hivi. Nguo inafaa kumopiwa hivi. So it's not like just because you can't see, you can't clean the vyombos, you can't mop the house, you can't do like any house chores, tuseme hiyo.
So how do you know, umejua there are places where mtu amekanyaga na matope sana, and you have like to scrub with the brush. So how do you know that this place is now clean?
Well, before I mop the house, I'll definitely ask like nyumba iko chafu kiasi. Like if it's like dirty and I'll still mop it. It's not like I have to scrub. Kama ni chafu nitajua itakuwa chafu, because I prefer mopping with my legs bila slippers. So definitely nikikanyaga nitajua imeng'ara and it's clean. Yeah, or somebody will just come and tell you like, okay, you mop nyumba safi. Mop nyumba chafu.
So how do you feel? Someone ever told you that leo umemop chafu ama umeosha vyombo chafu?
Have you ever been with a person who suffers from OCD? OCD, like obsessive, uko obsessed with doing something like iko in order.
Yes.
So that's me. Like najua room ni chafu, I have to mop it. Like you see when ulikuwa unaona, like you wanted your house to be very clean, like you mop it on a daily basis. You see. And the fact that niko kwetu najua kutoka kuchafukangi to that extent. So I'm like nile like sita mop, like unajua unamwaganga maji then unakamua inene hivyo. So for me, I'll have to like kamua and rudia that part again until now I'm satisfied. Like, now this place is very clean.
So maybe you just tell us how do you feel now, the changes that are now in your health wise since your movement, or since you came back from India?
Yeah, it's not like it's a minimal change. There is change, yes, and I'm happy about it. Like it's a new hope that it's there. So we just keep on praying and hoping that everything is going to be okay someday, and I'm going to be independent again. I'm going to like be able to do my own things once again.
So right now, are you able to see some light?
Yeah, I'm able to see some light. That's why I'm wearing my specs. So
Yes.
I don't like the interaction with the lights.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
It's
are you
somehow
able to
irritating.
use your phone again now that you're...
Well, yes, I'm using my phone.
Uh,
It's not like I can see what I'm texting, but I'll know. Like I kuna talk back.
yes.
Yeah. So it's gonna talk to me. I'm gonna like if music is here, I'm able to know like this is the type of music I'm listening to.
Mm.
Yeah. So
And
I'm still able to use my phone. It's
if...
not that I don't use it for my
Mm.
social media platforms. I
Mm.
use it for maybe phone calls, and once in a while I'll be on social media just to read the text messages. It's not like I'm assuming the messages.
Mm.
If I'm able to reply, I'll voice note somebody. It's easier that way,
Mm.
voice noting, rather than kuka like you're hugging. So definitely, it's not like I'm putting myself. Like,
Yes.
I can't do it. I'll try. The fact that people plan a joke on mgonjwa, you can't use your phone, so nobody's texting. So I'm like, it's okay. So tunaingia tu once in a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that things are going to get better with the time. Yeah, you're always happy to see
Thank
our
you.
our peers progressing. Yeah, and maybe um, just some message of hope to maybe someone who has gotten into this situation right now, and they don't know how to go about it, how to feel, you see, such
Yeah.
like things. Maybe just give them some hope as we wrap up this.
Well, the fact that I'm a mental health advisor, I'll say that. Not really advisor, but I'm advocating for mental health issues. I'll probably say kila mtu akona mzigo wake. For me, it's my health. For you, it's financial. For somebody else, would be grief. For somebody else, would be something. Like we're all different. You see, the way we cope up with our situations. Like we say, we'll say there's nothing unique in what you're going through. Kuna mtu amepitia kama wewe. Your persistence is what makes you unique about it. The way you persist with how you feel, it's what will make you become unique, because wewe kukosa pesa sio peke yako umekosa, a lot of people wamekosa. Mimi kwa mgonjwa, it's like I'm the only person. Rosemary went through that, you see. The way she persisted the way she carried out herself is what makes her unique. Them carrying out myself is what makes me unique. So I'll just say you don't heal because people are telling you to be okay.
Yes.
You will heal because you want you to heal. Like it's from within you. Like utahil tu wewe mwenyewe. It's not like nitakuja nikwambie wewe kwa sawa sasa. Tumechoka. When I tell you that you won't heal, ama because nikwambia utahil hivyo. You heal because ni wewe mwenyewe umekaa like, okay, now nime let go and nime heal. And I will also say that friends are very important. Like very important. Okay, good friends. Do we really have bad friends? I don't know. Okay, well, I don't know about that. But I'll say
Yes.
friends are important. And your friends care about you and they love you so very much. So if you're my friend and you have a situation that I can help and I'm able to help, I'll come through and help you, you see. But kuna ule rafiki mwenye atakuwa like ule ni nini sasa hivyo. And also you have to be kind. I can't be harsh to you and expect that if I'm going through something you're going to be good to me. Definitely. Si ndio? Nikuonyesha madharau and then at the end of the day I expect something good from you. So whatever you are, it's what attracts people to you. You see. So I won't say nime lose friends. Okay, yes. At some point you have to drop some friends because wataona ni kama unawategemea sana. Like I don't want that. I want like just because I'm sick doesn't mean I can't do any other thing. Just because I can't see, that's the only thing. But any other thing I can do. Yeah, so I'll just say my friends have been there, especially my girls. When you nasemanga girls are not good friends. My girls have been there. They call and they've been so supportive, and my friends are also supportive. Like I won't even mention, like I'm just saying, like thank you to all my friends, also to my mom and dad for their perseverance, and also to my family. And if I'm supposed to give you new hope, I'm like, you can do it. Just make a step, and you will do it one day. Usiwache mtu akwambia you can't do it, you won't make it. Listen to your heart. Don't let negative things affect your thoughts. Focus on the positive and everything will be good. And also, put God first in whatever you do.
Amen.
Yeah.
So that was it. Thank you very much for staying tuned up to this very moment. It was a sit down here at Rapogi with our friend Jill. She has just, or you've just heard for yourself, I think, for yourself. Hiyo ni kizungu tamu. Now, that's a very touching story, and I hope you've learned one or two things from that, and we hope to bring you more and to inspire your life more, and I hope you've been inspired at Advance Television. Stay locked. Thank you.